Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm really pleased you could join me. I'm here to do my December daily, and here we are. And we're at the 10th today. It's flying by. Again, not done a lot really. Did do some little bits earlier with Olivia. We did a bit of crafting. She made something for my mum, and she also cut out some little bobbins with my help, and we're going to use them. But what I thought I want to do is I helped her to make a present for my mum, and I thought I could make a present out of paper that will lift up and I can journal. So I've got this offcut of parchment and I've just trimmed off the scraggy end. And yeah, I'm thinking, let me just check the width. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the idea in my head what I want to do, and so we're all systems go, and yeah, hopefully will turn out in reality I've got the idea in my head. So hope everyone is well. I'm not doing too bad. Throat is still killing. I'm sure that test made it worse, like, because I've had a sore throat and I all week, and yeah, tickling my tonsils with that swab. The thought of it just it's one of them. It's, yeah, we don't want that. Right, so I folded this. What I thought was I've got to make this bit look like a present with a bit of ribbon. And yeah, and then we can lift up, and this will be my journaling space. So I know what ribbon I want. I've got this lovely ribbon from Sue that I've been waiting to use. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be using a little bit of this sari silk to tie a bow with this. So what I thought was I'm going to stick the ribbon like that. Might even go crossways as well, because when I wrap my presents, oh, I love wrapping presents. I love everything about Christmas, and so I always do mine with like lots of ribbon and bows, and I buy cellophane, and yeah, I just love Christmas. I really do. Which is why I was so determined I wanted to do my December daily. So yeah, to make it look like one of my presents under my tree, I think I am going to go both ways. So yeah, we need the glue. So oh, do excuse me. I hope everybody's well. I should have had this upside down beforehand, shouldn't I? But yeah, I'm not too bad. I've took it really easy today. I had a nice sort of chill out. I was looking through the bits that Amy sent me yesterday, which, like, because I had more time, and yeah, sat nice and quiet, because yesterday obviously I undone everything at the beginning of the video, and then I filmed, and then I had to go upstairs and save the film, and then I went straight to sleep. And I'm just going to pause because I'm going to ask someone to turn the telly down. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Right, sorry, that should be a little better. Right. And just nicely trim there. And then, yeah, I'm going to go crossways like that. And yeah, so I was saying I couldn't concentrate because all I could hear was the telly. yeah, I had a nice sit down, because I've not really been doing much, and went through my lovely Christmas journal that Amy sent me. Oh, I feel so blessed, really do. And all the other little bits and pieces, that was lovely. And so, yeah, that was lovely this afternoon. And then I helped Olivia make something for my mum. We went through my bag of old Christmas cards, and I'm just making sure I haven't stuck that together like that. And it's a little bit lopsided. I could take a sliver off. It don't really matter, but yeah, it's going to annoy me. I'll have to just go either side of the ribbon, I think, and then cut. I'm going to use the old scissors though. That's it. Just straighten out a bit. Yep, that's a little bit better. It looks, it don't look lopsided now. And yeah, I had a good old sort out. Found that little cutter under here that I ain't been using for ages. So I got that out. And yeah, we went through the bag of old Christmas cards, and I found everything that had something that had a robin on. And then I've told you, and Olivia loves to use the Big Shot. Yeah, can we use the machine? She says, didn't she? So got the Big Shot out and sat on the floor with her. And bless her, she likes to do the winding all herself, straining, like she has to, sometimes she has to stand up, and I go like, no, I can do it. I've got muscles, I can do it. So she cut out all these different robins in different shapes. We had about 6 of them. And then I punched holes at the top, and I helped her thread all through ribbon, and she's wrote messages on the back for my mum, so it's like a little garland of robins. It's wicked. So yeah, she did really well. That was really nice. And so then I asked her to cut out some little robins here, and I think I'm going to stick them on my present. I might have should have gone a little bit bigger, I think, with this. This is when I need another hand. Right, if I would have gone a little bit bigger. Oh no, that'd be fine. Right, let's do another knot. Oh. And yeah, so we did that today, so at least I have got something to journal about. Right, and so there's our lovely little bow. I'm gonna cut that short though behind, like that, and I'm gonna have it up there, but I don't wanna. No, I might have to have it in the middle. Right, let's come and try and get that as close to the knot as I can. And so yeah, that was really lovely. And you know, like, she's only 3, so you know, like with a toddler, when like you sort of do the letters that they've got to write in dots, and I'll do that for her, like when we're practicing handwriting and that. And yeah, so I done like the little message, and she in dots, and then she went ahead and went over joined the dots to like spell out nanny and whatnot. And oh yeah, it was lovely. So I've got the little robins, and I thought I'll stick them on here, and then it looks like it's wrapping paper, don't it? it looks like it's the pattern of a wrapping paper, maybe. Yeah, I'm happy with them because it's just cute what she did. I think I'll link round first though. But yeah, it other than that, I ain't really done nothing else. Oh, I'll tell you what we did do though. Naughty tonight. I've put on so much weight since all this COVID malarkey, since not doing anything. But yeah, we had our dinner, and then we ordered desserts to be delivered. Really indulgent desserts from like dessert company, Oh My God Desserts, I think they're called, or OMG Desserts or something like that. And I had a double chocolate cookie dough with vanilla gelato and chocolate sauce and chocolate chips. It was really decadent and naughty. Like, you know, when you know, one of them desserts that you're going to put on a pan just looking at it, let alone eating it. It was one of them. But you know, like when you just we've all been getting bored to tears. Like, well, not so much me or Tom, because we ain't felt all that, so we've only wanted to like lay about. But it does get all a bit samey, doesn't it? And the other two happen to be housebound, even though they don't feel ill or nothing. It's frustrating for them. So, like, they're both looking in. I think I'm going to do the bottom ones looking out. And yeah, so we ordered desserts. We treated ourselves, and oh, it was gorgeous, absolutely. Oh, these are both facing the same way. Have I got one that's facing out? Yeah, I'll use this one. It don't matter. I'll leave that other one upside down. Once the glue dries, it can be used somewhere else. She can stick it on something herself tomorrow, because she wanted to do more tonight, but it was getting late and it was her bedtime. So I said she'll have to wait till tomorrow. She can't do anything else tonight. But yeah, she made lovely present this afternoon and cut these out, and I thought it'd be cute to make it look like a present, because that's what we did. We made a present from Mum, and yeah, it's just something, a different way to journal. I'm going to have that like that. And the other thing that I thought, I'm going to ink round it now on that though. The other thing that I thought was, it might just be where I'm under the weather, but I feel like it's cold enough to snow. I really do. I don't know what the weather forecast is, I haven't looked, but it really feels like that to me at the minute. So what I thought was, I'll, above the present, I'm gonna do like maybe some snow with some twinkly gems, and I thought I could maybe stamp something. I've got a little one, Baby It's Cold Outside. I think I've got a couple of different ones, but yeah, I thought I could stamp something like that and then use my little sparkly gems to look like snowflakes or snowdrops. So yeah, that's just an idea. We'll see what it looks like on the top of the page. But oh, I didn't show you. I said to you, if I did anything with the COVID leaflet as a way of documenting what's going on for us, I showed you, didn't I? And I forgot. So yesterday This was the one that I was going to journal on, because I received the lovely Happy Mail, didn't I, from Amy, and that was from a Woodland Santa kit, as is this Santa here. And then I took these two from my good old-fashioned Christmas, and then I journaled with the leaflet. I cut it up and backed the tags with that, and so I journaled about how horrible it was. So I thought, oh, it's a little time capsule into my life, isn't it? You know, it'll be funny in years to come for my family when they discover it one day and see what a donut I was. But yeah, I thought it was quite funny. So that's my Prezi. Originally I was going to have the bow there, I was thinking, but then it'd get in the way too much, wouldn't it, and not be a very good surface to journal on. So I'm going to have my Prezi there like that. And what I thought, I've got these lovely gems that I got from Sue. Hello sweetie, I do love ya. And yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. I thought if I stamped something like to do with snow, and then I could glue some of these dotted about. And I know they're fiddly, and me and fiddly can be a bit painful to watch sometimes, but I'm sure we'll be alright. I'll use my tweezers, or my forceps as I normally like to call them. Yeah, and yeah, I thought that would be a good idea. So I'll stick this down first, and I'll get my stamp as well, and I might stamp onto this bit of parchment, because what's it called, when I stamped the other day and it went through, I don't want that to happen again. It might not, probably wouldn't, but just in case, I think I'll do it on there, and I could put something behind and it'll just look better. Right, so what I think will make it easy for me, right, is that I journal on this before I stick it in. I just think it'd be much better for me. So what I'm going to do is just take my pencil and just make a line just below where this will sit, like that, just so that I've got a guide of what room I've got to play about with, and I don't end up coming down too low with my snow kind of looking beads that I'm going to have. So I've got Baby It's Cold Outside. It's quite big, but I'm going to do it on a bit of parchment and maybe do it like that, and then just have a couple of these lovely gems dotted about. So yeah, see, I'm in two minds. I don't know whether to do it straight onto there or whether I should do it on the parchment. I'm going to do it on there. If it does bleed through, because this has already been like coffee dyed and that, if it does bleed through, I can always stick something on the other side. Do you know what? I'm so indecisive. I'm thinking now I do want it on a bit of parchment. I don't know why, but I just do. So yeah, we'll do it on here, and then I can cut it out with me squiggly diddly cutter. Right, so there's me stamp, and I've decided for a change, oh look, that's all puckered up for some reason. I'm going to use what's it called, tea dye. I never use this one, but I just fancy a different look. Let's see, I bet I end up going darker. No, I kind of like that. Look, I do want a bit more ink on there though. Let's see. That, I reckon, will probably be alright. Right. Oh yeah, I like that. It's not too much. And yeah, it's come out really lovely. Right. Right, so we're done with that. Oh. Oh, and I need my other cutter, don't I? Here we are. I could do it with a tear ruler, but I don't want to end up tearing too much, or I think as long as you're on, I hold it flat, and that'll look one of my hairs in there with it. I know exactly where this one is going, as long as I keep it flat. When I'm trying to balance it and messing about, that's when I mess up with it, and it does tend to go a bit wonky with some of the different effects. But yeah, it's not a bad little thing. I just wish these bits would lift up. These weren't so long that it's like a small aircraft. And yeah, you can never change the blades. That's the other only thing. But it is fun because it's got a few different cuts and that. Right. Oh, that's it. Right, so we've got Baby It's Cold Outside. I'll pop that back. Let's see what this will look like once it's on the page. I just think it looked nice, like, because I've made the present out of parchment, and just to have another bit of parchment looks quite nice. Right. Like, that's going to sit there like that, and yeah, that on the wonk like that, and then I can start dotting about my what are they called, my little gems. Sorry, I'm just wiping the top of my glue. Right. And then we're going to have to try and precision glue the little bits of gems. Right, so like that, yeah, like that. I'm happy with it. And then what I'm thinking might be a better way is do a bit of glue and then pick it up with the tweezers and put it on, instead of trying to hold it and glue it. Right, I want one in this corner. Oh yeah, that's it. One in this corner. Right. A little bit more than that, that's it. Oh, right. Oh, that's it. And yeah, just, I don't want to do loads, but I just think it gives the impression, doesn't it, of like a nice glittery snowflake here and there. And it ain't snowing out. it just feels like it's gonna to me. And I feel it in my bones. But yeah, I don't know whether it is gonna or it ain't gonna, but it might as well be to me. Oh, I went out there earlier, I was freezing. Right, and yeah, because Jamie had to drop more shopping off. Poor thing. I got him go supermarket yesterday, and then he didn't get a couple of the things that I'd asked for because they didn't have them. But I still wanted them, and there was things I'd forgotten to put on my list. So where we're not allowed out, I thought, and I had to ask him again to go supermarket. So he went to a different supermarket again for me today to get the bits that either he couldn't get or I forgot. And yeah, then had to come and put them on the doorstep. And then he put the bags on the doorstep. I had a little chat to him while I was standing there, and then I put the shopping away and realised that one of the things he'd told me he definitely got, and he'd had to go to a second supermarket to get it because they didn't have it in the first one, and it had fell out of the bag in the back of his car, so he had to come back again. Sorry, Aunt's just stopped so the daughter could come out here and make a drink. I didn't stop the first time. You might have heard my son in the background making a drink just now. But then, yeah, she was hovering and waiting. So I had to pause. So, yeah, I think that's enough. And then I'm going to put that like that, my present. And I'm really happy with that. So, yeah, I'm going to go now and journal on this. And then I'll stick it in. I was toying with having it so that it was a tuck behind, but I don't want to cover up my lovely gems that are giving us the impression of snow. I'm really pleased with that. So another short, well, I don't know if it's been short or long, I lose track of time. But yeah, totally not complicated, but really cute little journaling spot under there. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I hope everybody is safe and well and looking after yourselves. And baby, it is cold out there, so wrap up warm all of you. Take care of yourself, and I shall be back by hook or by crook tomorrow. And yeah, we're creeping through it, aren't we? I can't believe I've managed to do 10 days straight while I've been unwell, but do you know what? Every day I come on here of an evening to do this, and it perks me up a bit, lifts me up, and just reminds me of why this means so much to me. Because yeah, every day it has had the same effect. It's not a cure, obviously, but it's very therapeutic, ain't it, what we do and that, and we like have laughs and tears and God knows what along the way together, and yeah, it's just wonderful. So thank you for joining me on my little journey through December. I shall be back tomorrow, and who knows what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know yet. I didn't know I was going to do this until a couple of minutes before I sat down. So, yeah, we'll just see where the journey takes us. Have a lovely day, everybody. I love and appreciate you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Night night.